Please welcome the cast of The Big Bang Theory: Jim Parsons, Johnny Galecki, Kaley Cuoco, Mayim Bialik, Melissa Rauch, Kunal Nayyar, and Simon Helberg.
The Big Bang Theory was the best during its time. The show won many awards and captured the hearts of millions.
Your choice for your favorite network TV comedy is?
The Big Bang Theory.
What made it special were the actors. These actors were some of the best in the industry. But after the show ended in 2019, fans were left wondering,
after 12 seasons of laughs and love, The Big Bang Theory is finally coming to an end. Producers Warner Brothers Television announced Wednesday that the CBS comedy's previously announced 12th season will be its last.
what happened to these stars? Where exactly are they now? Join us as we reveal where the actors of The Big Bang Theory are now. John Ross Bowie. John Ross Bowie played the quirky character Barry Kripke on The Big Bang Theory.
If you have any delusions about entering up against my robot, the Quipke Quippler, in the Southern California Robot Fighting League Round Robin Invitational, aka the SCRFLRRI, his name is gonna be Squat Metal.
He's famous for his funny rivalry with Sheldon Cooper. But John is more than just his character. Since the show ended, he's done many impressive things. Barry Kripke started as a minor character, but John made him a fan favorite with his comedic skills. John didn't want to be stuck in one role, so he took on new challenges. He played a father in the show Speechless, which showed his range as an actor.
Buddy, why do you care so much what other people think?
Why don't you? Seriously, Dad, don't you want to be normal?
You wanna know how? Because all this stuff, other people's opinions, it's nothing.
John has also appeared in other TV shows and has written his own stories. He even wrote a book about his life.
But an agent came to me and said, hey, I think you might have a book in you. Let's have coffee. And I love coffee, so we talked. And the more we spoke, it went from being sort of a fluffy, here are some crazy show business stories, to a story about the relationship with my dad.
John is a talented actor, writer, and improviser. But John isn't the only Big Bang Theory star who's been doing big things since the show ended. Stay tuned to find out what other surprising paths your favorite characters have taken. Sarah Rue. Do you remember Dr. Stephanie Barnett from Season 2 of The Big Bang Theory?
So how was work today?
Busy. I removed an appendix, a gallbladder, and about 1.5 feet of bowel.
I'm hoping that was 3 different guys.
No, just the one.
She was played by the talented Sarah Rue. Stephanie was a smart and charming aerospace engineer who caught Howard's eye. But things got complicated, and she ended up with Leonard instead. After her time on The Big Bang Theory, Sarah moved on to other projects. She starred in the TV show Eastwick, where she played a witch named Penny. Although the show only lasted 1 season, Sarah continued to make people laugh in movies and TV shows like For Christ's Sake, American Pie Presents, Girls Rules, and Mom.
Oh, hey, honey, just taking a quick soak. Your dad really went to town tonight. Hey, if you see a diaphragm laying around anywhere, it's mine. Your dad knocked it clear out of me.
In 2012, Sarah landed the lead role in the TV show Malibu Country. She also had a funny role in the show Impastor, where she played a cheerful assistant to a fake pastor.
When I first read the script for Impastor, the characters were all very distinct and very clear. And so when I read Dora, that's what I saw in my mind's eye as I was reading.
I am exhausted. Dave kept me up all night, if you know what I'm saying.
Sarah is great at playing funny and interesting characters. Simon Helberg. Simon Helberg, who played the lovable space enthusiast Howard Wolowitz in The Big Bang Theory, has been exploring new projects since the show ended.
You find yourselves in an overgrown, old forest, and before you is a giant oak tree with a face on it that looks a lot like Nicolas Cage. He says,
While his character Howard dreamed of space, Simon has been impressing audiences on Earth. He starred in the lead role of Captain Hastings in the 2021 play The Murder on the Links, showing off his dramatic skills. He also appeared in films like Annette in 2021 with Adam Driver and Marion Cotillard.
Henry has invited me to his place tomorrow to discuss a matter that he says concerns Annette and Anne.
And the dark comedy As They Made Us in 2022. It seems Simon really loved playing an astronaut because he's starring in the upcoming sci-fi comedy Space Oddity, directed by Kira Sedgwick. Get ready for hilarious adventures in space, because with Simon's comedic talent, this movie promises to be amazing.
You're gonna be a crappy teacher, then I'm gonna be a crappy student. Ludacris going in on the verse because I've never been defeated and I won't stop now. You will just stop it!
And that's not all. Simon is also a talented musician, performing with his band, Simon Helberg and the Monin. He's even tried writing, co-creating the pilot for the sitcom The Second Coming of Rob. Simon Helberg isn't the only Big Bang Theory alum doing great things. Up next is the neuroscientist who captured Leonard's heart, Mayim Bialik. Amy Farrah Fowler, the brilliant woman who unlocked Sheldon Cooper's heart. Who could forget the way Mayim Bialik brought this character to life? Simply amazing.
Seriously? Sheldon, you are the most shallow, self-centered person I have ever met. Do you really think that another transparently Oh, it's a tiara! A tiara! I have a tiara! Put it on me, put it on me, put it on me, put it on me!
It comes as no surprise that this role has unlocked many doors for Mayim, and she did not hesitate to work her way up after the sitcom's ending. She smashed the TV ceiling by becoming the first female host of Jeopardy, proving her quick wit and trivia expertise go way beyond fictional science.
I can't imagine not wanting to do anything involved with Jeopardy. I offered to sweep the floors, and they said, no, you can guest host. This is such an iconic and unbelievable piece of our collective culture.
But acting remains her playground. She co-stars in the dramedy Call Me Kat, tackling social issues with humor and heart.
Call Me Kat is based on the BBC show Miranda, which is about a very unusual woman, and our American version centers around me, a quirky, kind of comfortable in her own skin, socially anxious, sort of awkward woman.
And even lends her voice to the animated chaos of Harley Quinn. Mayim's talents explode even beyond the screen, as she's a published author, sharing her neuroscientific and parenting insights in books like Growing Up Bialik. Beyond that, she is also a passionate advocate for mental health, women's rights, and other causes, using her platform to spark positive change.
I come from a family full of a phenomenal set of skills, and also a tremendous amount of struggle. Many in my family have lived with mental illness without help or support. As hard as it is to live with a mental health condition and not get help, it's also hard to love someone.
Sara Gilbert. You might remember Sara Gilbert as Leslie Winkle from The Big Bang Theory, but she's done a lot more.
Don't turn it off. You might miss your call from the Nobel Committee letting you know you've been nominated as Dumbass Laureate of the Year.
Oh, yeah? Well, you wouldn't even be nominated.
She made Leslie a fan favorite with her sharp tongue and clashes with Sheldon. Although Leslie appeared less often later on, her humor and spirit made a lasting impression. But Sara's achievements go beyond The Big Bang Theory. She co-created, produced, and co-hosted The Talk, sparking meaningful conversations and earning an Emmy.
Okay, so last week, obviously, I told everybody I was pregnant. There's no topping that. That's my secret. There's no doing any better. So I thought, well, what would scare me if I can't top that is to see if my mom had any secrets on me.
She also helped revive Roseanne, which became The Connors, and reprised her role as Darlene Connor.
Now, congratulations on bringing back Roseanne. It ended in 1997.
Yeah.
Obviously, we know you as Darlene from back in the day.
Yeah.
Now, this was also your idea to bring back Roseanne, right?
Sarah voiced characters in animated hits like BoJack Horseman, showing her range. Her career proves she's talented and versatile, making a mark in many genres. Sara Gilbert's career shows she's a star who can do it all. And she's not the only Big Bang Theory alum with an exciting life after the show. Stay tuned to know what other beloved cast members have been up to since their sitcom days. Melissa Rauch. Over 5 years after bidding farewell to her iconic character, Dr. Bernadette Rostenkowski-Wolowitz, Melissa Rauch has continued to carve a successful path in the entertainment industry.
Gosh, Amy, I'm sensing a little hostility. Is it maybe because, like Sheldon's work, your sex life is also theoretical?
Known for her portrayal of the brilliant scientist and wife of Howard Wolowitz, Melissa seamlessly transitioned to voice acting, lending her talents to animated series such as Firebuds and The Chicken Squad, where she brought characters Beth Bayani and Diner to life. Beyond voice acting, Melissa has taken on a multifaceted role as an executive producer for the Night Court reboot, where she also stars as the protagonist, Judge Abby Stone.
Stop interrupting me! I have enough going on already! Nothing is going how I planned! My apartment makes me smell disgusting! I have to eat chicken breakfast at 4 in the afternoon! I can't unsubscribe from any email list, which has nothing to do with the move, but it's very frustrating!
Discussing the reboot on The Jennifer Hudson Show in February 2023, Melissa expressed her enthusiasm for blending nostalgia for fans of the original series.
This is Night Court, and it's the show that we all knew and loved in the 80s and 90s. And I come back as Abby Stone, who is the daughter of the late Harry Stone, following in her father's footsteps as the new judge at this Manhattan arraignment court.
With fresh content for new viewers. While juggling her diverse roles, she humorously revealed that her children believe she works in a real court of law due to her role on Night Court. Despite some fans finding her natural voice on the new show a departure from Bernadette's distinctive voice, Melissa embraces the transition, comparing it playfully to the shift from silent movies to talkies. Christine Baranski. Christine Baranski is the actress behind the sharp-tongued Beverly Hofstadter from The Big Bang Theory.
If you want to have intercourse with that girl, find out what kind of cologne her father wore.
She has continued to impress audiences since the show ended.
After her iconic role as Beverly, Christine spent 6 seasons on The Good Wife, portraying the brilliant lawyer Diane Lockhart. Her performance earned her 6 Emmy nominations, showcasing her incredible talent in the courtroom. Now, Christine is ruling the world of 19th century New York in HBO's The Gilded Age.
Christine Baranski is her name. The award-winning performer is celebrating her 16th nomination for the hit Max series, The Gilded Age. This show is so good. It's also nominated for Best Drama. For the first time, the series takes place in the late 19th century
where she plays Agnes Van Rijn, a powerful socialite with an icy demeanor. Her portrayal of Agnes is filled with wit, elegance, and a no-nonsense attitude, making her a standout in the opulent world of high society. But Christine's range doesn't stop at drama. She's also a skilled comedian, known for her memorable roles in Mamma Mia and Cruel Intentions, where she played a scheming headmistress. And when it comes to theater, she's a force to be reckoned with, having starred in Broadway productions like The Real Thing and Follies. Christine's career is a testament to her versatility, proving she can master both drama and comedy with ease. Next up, find out what's new with the beloved actress who made Penny a household name. Kaley Cuoco. Kaley Cuoco, the actress behind the infectious smile of Penny.
Penny? Oh, hey. Hey, I haven't seen you auditioning in a while.
Yeah, I got a job as a pharmaceutical sales rep.
You quit acting?
Kind of, but now I get to act like inflamed heart is only a mild side effect.
Has traded Cheesecake Factory shifts for a full-blown Hollywood empire, and her post-Big Bang life is anything but ordinary. Kaley hasn't forgotten her sitcom roots. She took on the lead role in the HBO Max comedic thriller The Flight Attendant, which earned her Emmy and Golden Globe nominations, proving her comedic and dramatic chops run deep. She also continues to voice the iconic Harley Quinn in the acclaimed animated series, showcasing her vocal talent.
What's up, New York? I can't wait for you guys to see my new show on DC Universe. You're gonna piss yourselves, I promise.
Kaley serves as an executive producer on several projects, including the upcoming CBS comedy Pretty and the action comedy film The Man from Toronto. She's even developing a Doris Day biopic, expanding her horizons to diverse storytelling. And life beyond the screen? It's full of love and fur. Kaley recently welcomed a Chihuahua named JPY into her family, showering her newest four-legged friend with the same level of passion and commitment she brings to her career. Jim Parsons. Jim Parsons is the actor who brought Sheldon to life. He has traded in physics equations for creative earthquakes, shaking up Hollywood with his diverse talents and unwavering ambition.
Professor Jones told the symposium he had a new method for calculating the mass of a muon, 5 times the limit of e to the upsilon as in a
While Sheldon may live rent-free in our memories, Jim is far from defined by one character. He showcased his dramatic range in films like Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil and Vile, and the Ryan Murphy miniseries Hollywood. He even flexed his musical muscles on Broadway, winning a Tony Award for his touching performance in The Boys in the Band. Jim has also become a creative force behind the camera. He co-founded That's Wonderful Productions, a company dedicated to raising distinct voices and producing work with a social purpose. Their projects, like Netflix's special and Call Me Kat, showcase his commitment to diverse storytelling and amplifying underrepresented voices. Beyond his own company, Jim serves as an executive producer on various projects, including the prequel series Young Sheldon, ensuring the Big Bang Theory universe continues to thrive. He even lent his voice to narrate the series, proving his enduring connection to the show that launched him to stardom.
Over the next few days, I continued to play the violin in an effort to replicate the mental prowess of Einstein. I was asked to confine my practice to the garage by my father, mother, sister, and brother.
Jim Parsons may have redefined comedy, but he's not the only Big Bang Theory star making waves. Stay tuned to see who's up next. Alessandra Torresani. The last one on our list is Alessandra Torresani. She was known for her role as CLA, Raj's love interest, in The Big Bang Theory.
It's my first time. I'm looking for inspiration for this movie I'm writing.
You're a screenwriter?
Well, screenwriter slash bartender slash a month away from living in my car.
After leaving the show, Alessandra's life took a new direction. She started speaking out about her struggles with bipolar disorder, helping to break the silence around mental health. Alessandra began a podcast called Emotional Support, where she talks to experts and shares her own experiences. This helps to reduce stigma around mental health. Then she became a mom in 2022. She openly shared her challenges with mental health during pregnancy, highlighting the need for more support. Today, Alessandra's life is about balance. She takes care of her baby, advocates for mental health, and still acts sometimes. Her life might not be as glamorous as it once was, but it's full of purpose and passion. Kate Micucci. Kate Micucci played Lucy, the sweet and awkward geologist who won Raj's heart in The Big Bang Theory.
I kind of have a hard time around people I don't know.
Really? Then what were you doing at the comic book store that night?
I've been trying to force myself into situations that I'm not comfortable with.
Her role started small, but she became a fan favorite with her charming personality and comedic skills. Her chemistry with Raj created some of the show's most heartwarming moments. But Kate's talents don't stop there. She's a skilled voice actress, known for voicing Velma in Scooby-Doo and Sadie in Steven Universe. She's also voiced characters in DuckTales, American Dad, and Bob's Burgers, showing off her versatile voice talent. Kate is also a musical comedy star. She's part of the duo Garfunkel and Oates, known for their quirky, funny songs and live performances. Their music has even taken them to national talk shows, where they've gained a loyal fan base.
Let's all get together and embrace the other half with this song where both sides can laugh. Don't you hate it when you're liberal and a song's in your head?
In 2023, Kate bravely shared her battle with lung cancer. Through her journey, she inspired others with her positive attitude and strength. Kate uses her platform to raise awareness and support important causes. Kate Micucci has made a big impact, and she's not the only Big Bang Theory star with exciting projects ahead. The next on our list will definitely surprise you: Johnny Galecki. The echoes of Bazinga may still be with us, but Johnny Galecki, the actor behind Leonard Hofstadter in The Big Bang Theory, has moved on to new adventures.
Why on earth are you telling me all this?
I don't know. Sometimes your movements are so lifelike, I forget you're not a real boy.
Since the show ended, Johnny has proven there's much more to him than just being Sheldon's lab coat-wearing nemesis. He returned to the sitcom world with The Connors, effortlessly stepping back into David Healy's role alongside Sara Gilbert, reminding us of their great comedic chemistry. But Johnny didn't stop there. He also voiced Leonard in LEGO DC Supervillains, a fun way to revisit his Big Bang legacy, while branching out into video games. He also took on more serious roles in A Dog's Journey and became a producer for the upcoming dark comedy The Master Cleanse. Becoming a father to son Avery in 2019 changed Johnny's life, and now he juggles family and his creative work. He's also an advocate for the environment and animal welfare, showing his passion for the planet and its creatures. Johnny Galecki is a father, a producer, a comedian, and someone who works for positive change. But Laurie, with her sharp wit and passive-aggressive casseroles, was a standout character in The Big Bang Theory.
Now, after a moment of silent meditation, I'm going to end with, in Jesus' name, but you two don't feel any obligation to join in. Unless, of course, the Holy Spirit moves you.
But Laurie Metcalf, the actress behind Mary, has moved on from her quirky role as Sheldon's mom to embrace both comedy and drama in exciting new ways. After the sitcom ended, Laurie quickly shed her Mama Cooper persona.
Possession is 9/10 of the law.
It's not the law when you don't want the thing that you possess.
She impressed audiences in the Hulu miniseries The Dropout, where she played Phyllis Gardner, a character far from Sheldon's eccentric mother.
And when this becomes a scandal, because it will become a scandal, what do you think happens to all of the other women who want to start companies?
She also continues to shine in shows like Hacks, where her guest role as a tough talent agent won her an Emmy. Laurie's talent isn't just limited to TV. She's also a theater star, most recently appearing in the Broadway revival of To Kill a Mockingbird. Her dedication to live performances shows her versatility, excelling in sitcoms, dramas, and Broadway stages. Laurie's career is filled with awards, including 3 Primetime Emmys and a Tony Award, marking her as one of the most accomplished actresses in Hollywood. But that is not all on our list. Next is that actor who brought his character to life, Kunal Nayyar. Kunal Nayyar, the lovable astrophysicist with an unforgettable struggle to talk to women, became a fan favorite on The Big Bang Theory.
Okay, so let me see if I got this. Leonard, Howard, and I'm sorry, what was your name again?
While his character was awkward in love, Kunal Nayyar brought him to life with charm, wit, and his distinct Indian accent. However, Kunal spent 12 years on set, living under the show's rules. His character was often held back by scripts that restricted his romantic storylines. But this didn't stop Kunal from shining. Despite Rauch's early limitations, Kunal's creativity made the role memorable.
That all the magpies in the world fly up and create a bridge with their wings, so the two lovers can be together for a single night of passion. Okay, that's enough.
Since The Big Bang Theory ended, Kunal has embraced a range of new roles.
He's lent his voice to animated series, including portraying cartoon detectives, showing his versatility as a voice actor. He's also starred in several TV series, marking his transition into more complex characters. Gone are the days of his character being locked into specific wardrobe choices. Kunal is now experimenting with new looks and projects. His career continues to flourish, proving he's more than just the guy who couldn't talk to women.
On very good scripts, in a genre, that obviously I'm not known for, British accent, beard, different, very different character. It was a real personal challenge of mine to see if this is something that I could pull off or do.
Riki Lindhome. You might remember Riki as Ramona Nowitzki, the character who caused a bit of trouble in Sheldon's love life on The Big Bang Theory.
The idea that you might be able to incorporate gravity, I have to tell you, I found it physically exhilarating.
But since her time in the lab coat, Riki has become a multi-talented force in Hollywood. After leaving The Big Bang Theory, she co-created and starred in another period, showing off her brilliant comedic skills. Her voice has become well known, with roles like the sarcastic Kimberly Harris in Duncanville and the sharp-tongued Poison Ivy in the Lego Batman movie. But Riki doesn't just work behind the mic. She plays guitar in the band Garfunkel and Oates with Kate Micucci and delivers hilarious stand-up routines. She's also a talented writer and producer with exciting new projects like the upcoming horror film They Listen. Though Ramona's role was short-lived, Riki's career is taking off. Her creative energy is a powerful force in Hollywood, and it's clear this is just the beginning for her. Keep watching, because Riki Lindhome is bringing her own special spark to everything she does. And with all the amazing things Riki is doing, you won't believe what's next from another The Big Bang Theory star.
The Big Bang Theory, where you play yourself, right?
Yeah, well, a version of myself.
Yeah, how did that happen for you?
Steve Millara, who was one of the writers, contacted me and he said, "Hey, I'm a writer on the show. If you ever want to come to a taping, let me know." And I said, "That would be awesome."
Wil Wheaton. Wil Wheaton, who sparred with Sheldon on The Big Bang Theory, has taken his career to new heights.
My friend, Wil Wheaton.
Hi, Sheldon. Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here.
So, Wil, what do you have for us first?
Well, this is an exciting one.
He's exploring acting, writing, and advocacy like a comet zooming through the stars, leaving an impact wherever he goes. Wil's voice continues to shine in epic video games like LEGO DC Supervillains. He also showed his serious acting skills in movies like A Dog's Journey. But he's not stuck in the past. He returned to the Connors, picking up his role as David Healy and proving his chemistry with Sara Gilbert is still strong. Wil is also a gifted writer, re-releasing his memoir, Still Just a Geek, to show off his witty self-awareness and sharp insight. He even contributed to Star Wars, from a certain point of view, showing his true fanboy spirit. Wil is a champion for all things geek, co-hosting the podcast Tabletop, and advocating for inclusivity in gaming and entertainment. He's also a strong voice for mental health awareness, making him a true role model in and out of the spotlight. Courtney Henggeler. Courtney Henggeler's rise from guest star to lead actress is a testament to her talent and hard work. While her early career included brief roles in shows like House and Mom, it was her 2008 appearance in The Big Bang Theory as Sheldon's mysterious twin sister, Missy, marked a turning point.
Okay, Shelley, sit down. Now, I've lived my whole life dealing with the fact that my twin brother is, as Mom puts it, one of God's special little people.
In 2018, Courtney took on the role of Amanda LaRusso in Cobra Kai. This role helped her shine, playing the devoted wife and the calm voice in the middle of the karate dojo conflict. Amanda has been a key part of the show, appearing in every episode of all 5 seasons. But Courtney hasn't stopped there. She showed her comedic side in Tyler Perry's Nobody's Fool and took on darker roles in the horror movie Pilgrim. Looking ahead, her upcoming projects show even more range. In The Boys in the Boat, a rowing drama directed by George Clooney, she will play Hazel Albrechtsen, the wife of the coach who led the team to Olympic gold. But Courtney Henggeler isn't the only Big Bang Theory alum who's been making waves. Stay tuned to know what another star has been up to. Brian Thomas Smith. The actor behind Zack, Brian Thomas Smith, has carved out a wildly diverse post-sitcom career that's anything but goofy.
Hey, Penny, how's it going?
Hey, Zach, what are you doing here?
My dad's company prints the menus for this place. Just dropping off some new ones laminated. Makes them easier to clean if people throw up on them. Guess how I got the idea.
Yeah, I got it.
Brian's journey started before The Big Bang Theory, actually. Remember The Amazing Race? Turns out, he raced like the wind alongside his brother, proving there's more to this guy than meets the eye. Then came The Big Bang Theory magic, landing him 11 hilarious episodes of Zack. But Brian wasn't meaning to stop there. He craved his own creative playground. Enter The Flip Side, a viral YouTube series he wrote, produced, and starred in, flipping social norms on their heads and leaving audiences in stitches. Not done yet, he launched Awkward Mornings, another YouTube gem inspired by real-life mishaps, proving that post-night out hangovers are universally relatable and hilarious. Kevin Sussman. Kevin Sussman played Stuart Bloom, the quirky comic shop owner in The Big Bang Theory.
So sorry.
Don't take this the wrong way, but did you do this for the insurance money?
No, God, you sound like the police, the firemen, my parents, my therapist, and the insurance company.
Stewart's improvised line about living with his mom landed him a permanent spot, showing off his quick wits. After 84 episodes and the epic series finale, Kevin entered the post-Big Bang world. But unlike some castmates who dived into new projects, Kevin took a break. So, where did Stewart disappear to? Kevin took a strategic pause, appearing in Stockholm Syndrome in May 2019, followed by a quiet period. Except for maybe browsing comic books, he was under the radar until March 2020. Then he resurfaced as lab director Mark Rossler in Hulu's miniseries The Dropout, proving he could handle serious drama. And that's not all. Kevin popped up in diverse roles in Call Me Kat and Better Call Saul, showcasing his adaptability and talent beyond sitcoms. He's not just about witty remarks and vintage comics. Kevin is a chameleon, blending into different genres and proving there's always more to discover after a defining role. And if you think Kevin's journey is impressive, wait until we reveal the incredible transformation of the last star on our list, Brian Posehn. Brian Posehn is the actor who played Bert Kibler, the lovable geologist on The Big Bang Theory.
Where's your bathroom?
Just down there.
She's so perfect, sometimes I think she isn't real. And then she goes to the bathroom, and I know she is.
Even if you weren't a huge fan of the show, Brian's quirky personality left a lasting impression. So, what's he up to now? It turns out Brian's been pretty busy. He's not just stuck in comedy TV shows, he even appeared in The Mandalorian, playing a pilot in space. He's also done voice acting work in cartoons like Steven Universe. In 2020, he played himself in a funny TV show called Top Secret Videos. Brian doesn't just act, though. He's also a stand-up comedian and does voice acting work in video games.
I got busted, or I almost got busted, when I wasn't even carrying. I flew into Calgary, but here's the story. I was super, super high. Oh my God, and I was sweating so much weed, and I got high with a bunch of strangers in North Carolina.
He's really good at making people laugh. With over 60,000 followers on Instagram, it's clear that people love him. But despite his success, Brian stays true to himself and prioritizes family time. He's a cool dad who loves rock music and making people laugh. What actor from the Big Bang Theory cast do you admire the most now? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Also, click on the next video on your screen. You won't want to miss it.